Hello students, let's discuss about Nux Moschata. So common name is nutmeg and mystery cassie family. Like Nux vomica, Nux Moschata is also chili passion. Mystery cassie family, nutmeg. So about constitution, especially adapted to women and children of a nervous hysterical temperament. Like Ignatia, women remedy, children remedy to people with dry skin who rarely perspire, complaints of pregnancy, weakness of old age, dyspepsia of old people. So, about mental generals, absence of mind, absent minded, cannot think, indifference, cannot think indifference to everything, weakness or loss of memory, like anacardium, lacanum, lycopodium. Vanishing of thoughts while reading, talking, writing, uses wrong words, does not recognize well known traits. Very important one liner, Nux Moschata. Like cannabis indica, lachesis, cannabis indica also there is vanishing of thoughts. Next is changeable humor. One moment laughing, the next crying, like in a cardium, ignitia. Sudden change from grave to gay, from lively to serene, means sad, platina. Grave to gay, lively to serene. Next is physical generals. Oversensitive to light, hearing, of a smell, to touch. Everything oversensitive, like Nux vomica. All the ailments are accompanied by drowsiness and sleepiness. Antemtart opium, or an inclination of faint even from slight pain, like hypersulf. Complaints cause sleepiness. So, from slight pain causes in patient feels faint, like in hypersulf. Complaints accompanied by drowsiness, sleepiness, complaint cause sleepiness. Next is stupor and insensibility, unconquerable sleep. Next is great soreness of all the parts upon which one lies, like baptasia, pyrogen, tendency to bed sores, decubitus. Next is sleep, also physical characteristics, irresistibly drowsy, sleepy, muddled, as if intoxicated, मतलब कुछ ऐसा टॉक्सिक खा लिया हो इस तरह का स्लीप, मतलब इतना ज़्यादा ड्राउजीनेस. Coma lies silent, immovable, eyes constantly closed with stertorous breathing, opium. Opium there is sleep also, drowsiness, sleepiness with stertorous breathing. Fatigue must lie down after the least exertion. Fatigue, faintness, rheumatic affections from getting feet wet, from exposure to draft of air while heated, aconite bryonia, aggravation in the cold, wet weather or cold wet cloths. Wet weather aggravates rustox of left shoulder, rheumatism of left shoulder rheumatism like ferrum med, and other remedies Nux Moschata. You have to comment about right shoulder rheumatism. Next come to the eyes. Dryness of eyes. Too dry to close the lids. Dryness of eyes. Mouth. Sensation of great dryness. Dryness in the eyes, dryness in the mouth. Dryness is one of the characteristics of this remedy. Great dryness of skin and mucous membrane, dryness of eye, dryness of mouth, skin very much dry, rarely perspire. Sensation of great dryness without real thirst, very important symptom. There is great dryness of mouth, but thirst is not there. Without actual dryness of the tongue. Without actual dryness of the tongue. Great dryness of the mouth, apis lachesis, tongue so dry It adheres to roof of mouth. इतना ज़्यादा dry. Saliva seemed like cotton. Throat dry, stiffened, but no thirst. Thirstless remedy. Like pulsatilla. So thirstless. Nux Moschata is thirstless, but dryness is very much. Next come to the GI symptoms. Eating a little too much causes headache. So aggravation from eating causes a headache. Painfulness and distress in stomach while eating or immediately after eating. Calibi. Abdomen enormously distended after every meal. So while eating, headache, or after eating, abdomen distension, headache, diarrhea. Diarrhea in summer, diarrhea from cold drink. Epidemic in autumn. Autumn season में epidemic diarrhea. White stools like colchicum, very important. Diarrhea from boiled milk. Diarrhea during dentition, during pregnancy with sleepiness and fainting. In autumn diarrhea, epidemic diarrhea in autumn. And color of the stool is white, offensive, fetid like colchicum. And summer diarrhea, autumn diarrhea. Next come to the female reproductive system. At every menstrual mouth, throat, tongue becomes intolerably dry. Dryness is one of the keynote, especially when sleeping. Leukorrhea in place of menses, like cocculus. Patient awakened with dry tongue, lachesis, physometra. Lac caninum, bromium, Nux Moschata, Lycopodium, Physometra. Pain, nausea, and vomiting during pregnancy from wearing pessaries. So pessaries is one kind of instrument uh, that is inserted in female to keep the normal position of uterus by pessaries. Respiratory system. Sudden hoarseness, aggravation from walking against the wind. Euphrasia herself. Cough caused by getting warm in bed. Being overheated. During pregnancy there is cough conium. Bathing cough. Standing in water. Living in cold, damp places like natrum sulph. In Nux vomica there is damp amelioration, but here damp aggravates cough due to dampness. Loose after eating. So cough is loose after eating and dry after drinking. Very important. Loose after eating, dry after drinking. Cough by bathing, standing in water. Next is backache while riding in a carriage. So aggravation from cold, wet, windy weather changes, cold food, water, cold washing, carriage driving like cocculus. Lying on the painful side aggravates. On painless side, pulsatilla aggravates. So similarity with pulsatilla, they both are thirstless, but dissimilarity on lying on painful side aggravation in Nux Moschata and lying on painless side aggravation in pulsatilla. Amelioration in dry, warm weather, warm room, wrapping up warmly. Relationship. Nux Moschata antidotes mercurial inhalation, lead colic, oil of turpentine, spirituous liquor, and especially the effects of bad beer. So, if you understand this remedy, please like, share, and subscribe my channel. Thank you.